What is up, all you worship peoples? Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Nate Meist, and I love equipping worship leaders with helpful and encouraging content. And today we're going to be learning how to play on an acoustic guitar the song Now Here by Red Rocks Worship. This song was released back in 2021, but they just re-released, a collection of different variations of this song in June of this year. So I decided to do a tutorial for it. We'll also be looking at this song in a congregational setting in my rigorous grading system. So stick around for that at the end of the video, but let's get into it. If you're new here, thanks so much for hanging out with me. If these videos are helping you, which is the goal, why don't you give them a like and maybe even subscribe or ring that notification bell so that you don't miss future worship tutorials. Alright, so there are three things we'll be going over in this video to help you learn this song on an acoustic guitar. The first thing is key and capo, which key that the song was recorded in, what key I'm doing it in, how to use your capo to play in some other keys. The second thing are strumming patterns. We'll be going over 2 strumming patterns to cover this entire song. And the third and final thing are the chords. I'm going to play through each section of this song, and as I do, I'll have these handy little chord diagrams in the upper right-hand corner so that you can see exactly my finger placement on each chord that I'm playing. Don't forget that this video is segmented, so you can skip ahead to any section that you want to learn. Alright, so key and capo placement. This song was first released back in March of 2021, and when they released it then, it was the same exact key as when they now re-released it on June 24th of this year, 2022, and that is the key of B. And for you with a capo, that would mean that you're going to play with your capo on fret number 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, in the G position. And you will be in the, album key, the key of B. If you don't know how to play in the G position or what that even is, I have a video for that, so click up above or down below. But I'll be staying in the key of B for this tutorial. That key fits my voice just fine, so it's always nice when you're able to stay in the same key as the recording. I know that probably makes it a lot easier for you guys. So we will stay there for this tutorial, but if you wanted to play in some other keys, like maybe you wanted to lower the key, you could go down half step, fret number 3, same position, same chord shapes that I'm going to teach you today, but you'd be in the key of B flat. Take it another half step down, fret number 2, and you'd be in the key of A. Another half step, A flat or G sharp, and take your capo off completely and you'd be in the key of G, because we're in the G position. If you wanted to go up, you could put your capo on fret number 5, and you'd be in the key of C. And you could play in all these positions using the same exact chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video today. You just put your capo on any of those frets. You could download your chord chart in the key of G and just follow along with the chords I'm going to show you, and you'll be good to go. Alright, let's go over these 2 strumming patterns that will get you through this entire song. The first strumming pattern is the primary pattern that's going to get you through the majority of this song, and the second one I'm going to use for the it's like when they go back to the bridge at the end of the song. It's kind of a different feel and different drum beat there, so I decided to change up the strumming pattern to support that feel. So this is the first and primary strumming pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's break that down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. Remember that this is a shuffle rhythm. So it's not only 6/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. it's got a shuffle to it, which means that's why I'm doing the instead of both are 6/8, but one is a shuffle and one is not. So this song is definitely a shuffle, but you can hear it in the way that the drummer's playing in the song. It's kind of got that dun dun da 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 dun da dun boom da da, that kind of feel to it. So don't forget about that. And this is strumming pattern number 2 when we go back to the bridge for the end of the song. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's break that down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. All right, let's learn these chords. This is the intro of the song. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is verse 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where was the darkness when hope was restored? Where was despair when my God split the shores? Where was defeat when the Lord took a breath? When he stood empowered by the grave that he left? All right, chorus number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere is the fear when my King resurrects. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere was the doubt when my King conquered death. All right, let's play this turnaround that happens right after the first chorus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, for verses 3 and 4, they are exactly like verses 1 and 2. So just refer back to those first set of verses for the chords for verses 3 and 4. All right, this is chorus number 2 and 3 because they repeat the chorus here. So let's play through both of these choruses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere is the fear when my King resurrects. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere was the doubt when my King conquered death. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere is the fear when my King resurrects. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere was the doubt when my King conquered death. And then they go into an instrumental there. Alright, so then after you play that chorus twice, like I said, they're going to go into an instrumental. And this instrumental is not the turnaround that I taught you. This is the intro of the song again. So just refer to that to play these chords. Alright, then after that instrumental, the band kind of dies out a little bit, and I think the lead singer starts kind of like encouraging the church there. And let's see what they're playing, the band is playing behind what he's saying there before they go into the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they go into the bridge there. Alright, so this is bridge 1A. They play through this bridge twice before going into chorus 2. So let's play through this bridge 1A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see joy rising, I hear hope calling, I see fear hiding, I hear chains falling, I see walls shaking, I hear doubt running, 'cause my God's on his way, yes he is coming. I see joy rising, I hear hope calling, I see fear hiding, I hear chains falling, I see walls shaking, I hear doubt running, 'cause my God's on his way, yes he is coming here, now here. And they go straight into chorus 2 out of that bridge 1A. Alright, then into chorus number 2, they play through this chorus twice as well. So let's play through this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, now here, now here in his presence my shame disappears. Now here, now here, I stand undefeated when Jesus is near. Now here, now here, now here in his presence my shame disappears. Now here, I stand undefeated when Jesus is near. Straight into bridge 1B. Alright, then they go into bridge 1B. This definitely has some different chords than bridge 1A, so we're going to play through it. They play through this bridge 1B 2 times before going into the ending. And don't forget, this is when we switch to strumming pattern number 2. So let's play through this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see joy rising, I hear hope calling, I see fear hiding, I hear chains falling, I see walls shaking, I hear doubt running, 'cause my God's on his way, yes he is coming. And then they play through that bridge 1B again, same exact chords. And then they go into the ending of the song. Or then they go into the ending of the song. They're just kind of repeating that "My God's on his way" line of the last line of the bridge. So let's play through this ending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. My God's on his way. My God's on his way. My God's on his way. Yes, he is coming. My God's on his way. My God's on his way. My God's on his way. Yes, he is coming. Alright, so those are all the chords for this song, guys. So why don't we now bring this song into my most rigorous grading system and see how it does. This song could receive up to 3 check marks in my grading system. The first check mark is whether this song could be played not only in a full band context, which sounds amazing, but could it also be pulled off on just one instrument? And I'm going to say yes. Just playing through it right now, teaching you guys the chords, I feel like this song would sound great on just an acoustic guitar, actually. It might actually have a pretty cool vibe acoustically. And speaking of, kind of stripping this song down, they have a stripped version of this song on their, Now Here, I don't know what they call it, the collection. It's like a collection of like 6 different versions of this song, but they have like a stripped down version of it, and it sounds amazing. So yeah, I totally think it could be pulled off on an acoustic guitar, maybe even just a piano. and a vocal to accompany you, I think that this song totally could hold its own with one instrument. Checkmark number 2, would this song be easy to learn for you and your band? You know, could you show up on a Thursday night rehearsal, practice it for an hour, and be good to go? I'm gonna say no. This song, as you probably already know this, has a ton of stuff going on in it. Many different sections, a lot of different breaks, a lot of rhythmic elements, and you know, to have this song live up to its fullest potential, you would need to spend a good amount of time. I'm not saying multiple rehearsals, but you know, definitely one very, very long rehearsal, you know, learning all the different nuances of this song. So I'm gonna give that one a no for me. The third and final check mark, would this song be good in church? Absolutely. It's such a declaration song. You know, you're just proclaiming his victory. You know, I love the lyrical shift from now here to nowhere, and you know, talking about your sin and guilt, it's nowhere, and then talking about being in God's presence, it's now here. God is right here, right now, and I love those kinds of songs because there's a lot of other songs, great songs, but it's almost like asking the Lord to come into like a church context, into like a setting where a bunch of Christians, a bunch of believers are worshiping, and that's actually not quite biblical because God says he's already there in the presence of his people. So, you know, to be like begging the Lord to come is like, hey, well, he's already here. You don't need to ask him to come so desperately, you know? So I love songs when they're like, hey, God's here. Thank you, Lord, that you are here. Now let's move forward from there. So that, you know, for that reason, I love these lyrics. So yes, this song is absolutely congregational. So Now Here by Red Rocks Worship, guys, I know I'm kind of behind the times on this one. This one was released last year, a while ago, but you know, I never made a tutorial for it, and I thought, man, with this re-release of this, you know, Now Here collection, you know, album that they just came out with, I thought, why not do a tutorial for this amazing song? So I hope that this still helps you learn the song. Maybe there's a bunch of you out there that maybe you haven't even heard this song yet, or maybe you did hear it and you haven't done it yet, and you're like, man, maybe I should do that song. So I hope that this video helps you either way, and I hope that wherever you guys are doing worship, and whatever song you guys are doing, the Lord is with you, the Lord is blessing you, blessing the work of your hands, and may he just be with you in all your ministry and worship endeavors. And wherever you are, as always, I hope that you guys are getting super praisey. I will see you guys in the next video.